Geeky Dads podcast. How are you doing, guys?
Hello.
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 Yes, how are you doing, guys? It's good to see you again. Back in the new year.
Indeed.
It is 2022.
It is. It's 2022 now.
Yes, now just everybody remember that we can't make any sudden moves. We don't want to scare 2022.
No. Fuck's sake. I've already fucked it up too many times.
Just approach it slowly.
We're 13 days in.
Stay downwind.
It was just like I saw something on Facebook the other day as well, like 2022 now, and like obviously it would have been last year. Like we've been alive we've lived 5 decades, which I thought I was trying to work out, and I was like, actually, I've lived in the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and now in the 2020s.
It's true.
So
we're old as fuck.
5 decades. Like that sounds bad. That it's like I'm only 34,
we're old as fuck.
I know.
Old as fuck.
5 decades.
Oh Jesus Christ! I feel depressed now.
Yeah, well, thanks, Craig.
There you go. 2022.
Well done. Nice start.
Fuck you, Craig.
Yeah. Thanks for putting it down on everything. Okay, so I think Michael has a story to tell us, don't you, Michael?
I don't. No. I have a story to tell you, ish. So basically, today, I was sitting playing Final Fantasy VII, and I stood up for a stretch, and I had a little stretch, and I looked down, and I seen Chris walking along the street.
Hello.
Outside my flat. I was like, what the fuck? Why is he walking outside my flat?
I can walk wherever I want.
Yes, you can. But I don't normally see you anywhere near my flat. So I took a picture and I sent it to him. I was like, what the fuck's going on, Chris? And I'll let Chris finish the conversation.
Yeah, so, I mean, Mike's confusion stems from the fact that I had actually previously been outside his flat in the dead of night.
Yeah, so I thought you were stalking me.
Which sounds terrible, but I was actually picking up a microphone and the audio box and
whatever. The first time I've ever met Chris in my entire life was I handed over something to him in a car.
I'm not looking actually strictly
looking like a drug dealer.
I'm not convinced that that's strictly true.
No, I looked like a drug dealer in the middle of the night, handing something over.
No, I'm sure we've met before.
We may have done.
I'm pretty sure we have, but yeah.
Probably
regardless,
not.
It
My
will
memory
have been
is
some
very
time.
bad. I took a lot of drugs.
It will have been some time since that last time. So, but yeah. So I'd already been to his flat anyway. Well, outside, it was all done very carefully and so on. But yeah, and we've been very busy. I mean, it's just how it's felt. You know, Ben's had appointments, and I've had to go back and forth to school with him, and then take medication for him today, and so on. And yesterday, I went to pick him up from school, and I noticed that the fuel gauge on the car had just dropped to where it goes, go to a petrol station. And I thought, right, okay, well, you know, I don't need to go Tesco now. You know, we've already got stuff in for dinner and what have you. I don't need to go now. I'll go later and I'll get diesel then. And then I went out. It was yesterday, wasn't it, when I came round to yours and picked up the stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. So I went out in the car then, and then I went and took Benj to school this morning. But I had to get back because we were expecting a phone call, and then I had to then take the car back out and go back to his school to drop in his medication today. And then
I have to say, I was
came
impressed by the
home.
size of the vehicle.
Yeah, and then I came back home, and then I was going out again, and all this time I was there going, I need to go put petrol in the car, and this is like the first time I've ever done this. I feel really stupid, and I said this to Dawn as well. I feel really stupid, but I kept thinking I need to put diesel in the car. I'll put it in a bit, you know, like the next time I go, whatever, you know, I'll put it in, and of course I didn't at all, and I was going up by the church just off just by the river, and I had to pull into one side to let this car past. At which point the car goes nope and completely stalled, and I was like, "Oh, for God's sake!" So I had to walk up to the garage and buy a jerry can and put diesel in it. Then walk back and put the diesel in the car. Then got in the car and it started. I was like, "Oh yay!" And then it died again. I thought, "Oh, for God's sake!" So then I had to then take the jerry can and walk back to the garage and get more diesel because obviously it wasn't enough because jerry cans aren't exactly, massive containers
That's
or
like a
anything.
tiny jerry can that you were taking along, though. It was tiny.
Yeah,
It was
no.
so small.
It only had about
it was
a fiver's worth of
It's like a
diesel in
fucking
it.
Lego brick that you were walking on.
It only had about a fiver's worth of diesel in something ridiculous like that. So I
It's
go back
genuinely
and
so small. I was like,
it was
honestly, when I seen it, I was like, is he taking somebody's handbag back?
yeah. Sorry, miss. I didn't mean to steal it. But yeah, and so yeah, that is the tragic story of what I've done today.
Good job you didn't do it a couple of months ago. Everyone would think you're filling up just to piss off people with everyone queuing up for the petrol.
The thing is, it's a good job. It didn't happen like as I was coming back from dropping Ben in at school or going to pick him up or something like that. Because that would.
You're gonna hate me even more because your mic's overblowing all the time. It's like blowing out. Yeah. So like it's definitely not set right. So you're gonna hate me even more.
Is that better?
I don't know, but like it's blowing out like constantly. So it's like.
Is that better?
No, that's way too quiet.
Is that better?
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm still getting used to it because I did literally have the microphone like practically in my mouth. So
yeah, it was blowing out a lot.
I'm trying to get used to it. I'm getting used to it. So but yeah, so ridiculously embarrassing. And the car did finally stop. We were panicking because apparently that's like one of the worst things you can do with a diesel car.
I was going to say, usually you have to get bled out as well if you let the thingy go run out and you don't have anything because they're quite bad for that. Diesels, petrol's fine.
Yeah,
but diesels.
Fortunately, it was fine. So yeah, but a tad embarrassing. Not going to happen again.
So it had nothing to do with those missing campers from Wig Island.
No, not this time.
Excellent. Okay.
No,
not this time. So and
of
course,
me and Chris will work together this time. Like we will make sure that them bodies will never be found.
Yeah. The stupidest thing though, the really stupid thing is it meant that I was supposed to have my booster today as well, and I completely forgot about it because I was trekking backwards and forwards with diesel. So So that's rearranging now.
I've seen you walking past in your like Twitch top. I was like,
oh, I showed Dawn and she thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Because you stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, I am literally a walking Twitch advertisement. So
like, that's Chris. What the fuck?
Yes, it
I
is.
couldn't believe it because that's not something I would ever expect to be stretching and just go, holy shit, that's Chris. What the fuck?
Yeah. So not my finest moment, like ever. So, but it happens.
It does. Well, look, what a fun story to start the show up on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on and let's go to our first part, the main part of the show, and we'll be talking about the best of 2021. So what we're going to do is going to be a bit like our retro game special, where we just each discuss a favorite film, TV show, and then a video game. And then after we've discussed each one, we'll mention what we think our worst is. How's that sound to everybody?
Yeah,
that's great.
Okay, so let's start off with Craig. What was the best film you've seen this year?
Well, it's obviously got to be Spider-Man. Like I said, and I can't spoil too much of it because I don't think Mike's still seen it yet, but Spider-Man for me.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it, no.
Yeah.
No, Spider-Man for me. What I'll do then is I'll give a shout out to Ghostbusters after Spider-Man because we've all seen that, and like I said, I really enjoyed Ghostbusters. It was a throwback. Basically, it did me happy, proud. So yeah, Ghostbusters for me.
Ghostbusters, yeah, it just was. It was for me. It was a mix of something new plus nostalgia porn, and it did it better than Star Wars did with the Phantom Menace, with Halloween. It just managed to get it all, if you know what I mean. It managed to do it just right. It felt like it felt like a completely fresh film, and then by the end, it was you got the familiar. Also, quick note: it's now able to rent and buy digitally.
Oh, can you get it now?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have purchased it. I've contributed. The only thing I would say about that film is the the promotion and the merchandise has been pretty poor. I mean, I've not found. Argos did a few things that were like really quite hard to get. I mean, they did like a proton thrower, but I think it was in stock for like 2 days. I remember putting something on Twitter, and what did I say? I said I'm really upset that there's not much Ghostbusters Afterlife merchandise, because they have got made toys, and you find them on Amazon, and Argos do a few bits, but nobody else does. And I got a tweet from Argos about half an hour later. So we're really sorry that you.
The issue is there's so many fans that they're just buying it up so quickly.
No, I saw one today, and it was a Mr. Stay Puft, and that was in a TK Maxx. So
yeah, you should have bought that. Did you not buy it?
No, I picked up something. I picked up we
saw.
Incidentally, was actually in the film. So
yeah, but why did you not buy the Stay Puft?
Because I got vouchers. I can use the vouchers next time I go.
It'll be gone. I guarantee it'll be gone.
There's about 4 or 5 of them there, so I think I'll be all right.
It'll be gone because I'm going to go there tomorrow.
Oh, you mean bastard.
I'm going to get them all on eBay straight away.
I think you won't get much from eBay. Okay, Chris,
in a couple of months.
Craig, what was your worst film of this year?
Oh, worst. I've got to say the new Space Jam movie.
That's in my worst as well.
Like, it's just bad.
It's shocking.
Like, obviously, like watching the old one, you can see where like the old one's bad in some ways, but it was brilliant for the time. Like how it was Bugs Bunny and all them playing basketball and Michael Jordan.
There were some parts of it that are really cool, aren't there? Like there's
some
parts
and
of it
on over.
Like you said, but then
the one part that literally made me go spit my drink out was the Rick and Morty part. The Rick and Morty part made me go. That was pretty funny.
But
the
like
whole
I said,
film as a whole is shit.
It is bad.
Horrendous.
It is absolutely bad. Like I just didn't like it at all.
You took one away from me now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, carry on though. Carry on.
It made me laugh though. Like I remember watching an article on it, like how they didn't like sexualize Lola Bunny in it, because they said like in the first Space Jam she was dead sexualized and stuff like that. Like they didn't want being in it
was
because
she sexualized in the first one?
No, that's what I mean. Like like you're saying like that. So people like, okay, so you don't want to sexualize Lola Bunny. I said, but
because people made fucking like weird porn over something.
I know, but you did know what was it in the crowd and the trailers for the first one as well, though. The fucking people from Clockwork Orange. It's like
really,
but you're happy to have a gang of
Wait! Let's back this up. No. Back this up a second. Clockwork Orange.
Yes, because it's Warner Brothers and all that, isn't it? So like they all own like part of the studios and stuff like that. Cause like
people from Clockwork
Orange were in the crowd, like cheering on and stuff like that.
You're joking.
That is
and it's just like you don't want to sexualize Lola Bunny, but you're happy to have these gang of murderous rapists in there. But yeah, that makes sense.
I did not know that happened.
Well, I am googling that. Right.
Is that true? I need to know if this is true.
I'm getting onto this as well. Hold on.
I'll get it up myself now. That's all right.
Says Malcolm McDowell reveals in an interview with Screen Rant that he was asked permission for the Clockwork Orange cameo in Space Jam 2. Real? Oh my God, they are as well.
Let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh my word, they are as well.
For fuck's sake!
That is
What?
What?
So the last...
Yeah,
Space Jam
we can't.
2.
We can't have a bunny with like a low
In
cut
Space Jam
top,
2,
but-
did that say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. It was in the second Space
I'm looking
Jam.
at it right now.
He said, "But we're all right with having these murderous rapists in the crowd."
What?
Let me get this straight. So I'm looking here. So they didn't put Pepe Le Pew in there because you're playing the
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. That was it. Pepe Le Pew. It wasn't just Lola. It was mainly to do with Pepe Le Pew because they thought he was sexist and like a womanizer and stuff. Like,
Well,
it's
yeah,
Pepe
he
Le
is.
Pew. That's the whole
Yes,
point of him, though. Like,
but he's
yeah.
a womanizer, and like,
I know, but that was the whole point of him, and he never always got the woman. He always got
I
stuck, like-
get that. I get not using that. I get them not using that. But like, what the fuck are they doing using murderers?
I'm sorry, but yeah, Warner Bros. Is clearly playing the walkie-talkie here. And this is
But-
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And
That
there you
is-
go.
that is ridiculously mental.
oh my word. Oh,
That's genius.
and on that bombshell, we're going to move on to Chris now. And Chris, what's your best film of 2021?
I need my notes up. There you go. Right. Best one.
How do you top that?
I don't know. Yeah, I know. I don't know. There were some good ones. I don't know if I had a favorite one because there are a few on there. So I really like Shang-Chi. We watched the Suicide Squad. That wasn't bad, sort of thing. Ghostbusters and Spider-Man, obviously the top ones, but we've already said those. So Halloween Kills was good.
I've yet to see it. Is it? So is it?
I've not seen it yet either.
Halloween Kills was really good.
Is it good? Yeah.
Yeah, we were a big fan of it. We saw.
Okay.
I've not seen any of the new ones yet, though.
I've heard bad things about it.
No, we thought it was really good. We were a bit disappointed with Halloween, with the one before it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
we were a bit disappointed with it. No, the one. It's just called Halloween again, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Halloween Kills was wicked. There was a lot of nostalgia sort of bits in it again. So
is this the second one? Because I thought there was. I thought they did 3 or.
Yeah,
no,
this
is the reboot basically.
Yeah,
Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, Halloween Kills.
And Halloween Ends.
For some reason, I thought there was this was the third one in like the reboot towards it.
No, it's the second one.
It's only the second one. Okay.
Halloween Ends is the last one. So,
right.
But yeah, we really enjoyed Halloween Kills. Dawn in particular is like a massive like Halloween fan. Loves the horror films and stuff. So, yeah, she was made up with it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, actually, thinking about it, if you look down like the list of films that were released this year or last year, sorry, there's a lot of sequels, there's a lot of remakes and reboots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was this year. Candyman was this year. Halloween Kills.
Candyman was shit.
Yeah, it was.
I heard it was good.
Kong versus Godzilla.
Shit.
Oh, I love that, mate.
Yeah, Godzilla versus Kong.
That's in my. I'm not going to carry on.
It's all right, I'm not talking about. I just mentioned it, but yeah. So, yeah, we really liked Halloween Kills. Looking at these, to be fair, there's actually more films I was disappointed with than there were that I really enjoyed. Thinking about it, like the ones that I've seen. The Mitchells versus the Machines was quite good though, in terms of like animated one.
The Mitchells versus the Machines sounds like
Tommy.
It's ace. That one was funny. That one was really funny.
It sounds kind of like the Mitchells versus the Machines. Does sound like something like English. Can you imagine the Mitchells versus the Machines?
I'm just thinking.
Oh, like from EastEnders.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you bastard machine.
You slag.
You fucking slag.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Actually, there's a couple more. Actually, think about it. Good ones. Have you seen Nobody yet?
I've seen the trailer for it. It looked really good.
It's wicked. It's like it's not. like clever or anything in any sense of the or whatever, but it's exactly what you want from seeing the trailer. It's exactly what you get. It's wicked.
Proper good kids film.
Eh?
Good kids film. Like
No, not in the slightest.
Oh,
nobody is. No.
is
Yeah,
it
nobody isn't.
It's a bit like John Wick in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah.
Is that the one?
was this year?
Is that
which was
nobody? The
good.
one from is that Better Call Saul? Is it? Is it Saul from Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've not watched it yet. That one. I want to watch it.
Clearly, that's flown over my head.
Yeah, that one's really good. And has anyone seen Old by M. Night Shyamalan? Ding Dong?
Oh, I want to watch.
I have
this.
not.
I want to see this.
Yeah, is that the one where they go to that beach?
Yes.
Yeah,
Watch it if you can.
Yeah.
I happen to like M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, whereas I know a lot of people don't.
No, he's not that bad.
I like him. I don't care if he is a bit like, oh, look how clever I am, to the point of being pretentious. I quite enjoy him, to be honest. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you this then. Did you actually enjoy watching The Happening?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with The Happening. I like The Happening.
I have every problem with The Happening. I wasted 2 hours of my life in the cinema.
See, this is it. Like I said the other week, I don't have a problem with films that don't explain it or what have you.
Yeah,
I
agree with that.
me, I like that film as a window into that world where this event happens and that, this is how people dealt with it. I
absolutely agree with you.
I love that.
That is, it's a great sort of like introduction into sort of like your mind sometimes, and like the rest of it's on you.
Yeah. So and then the last one I enjoyed that I do want to mention is Last Night in Soho.
Oh my god! Chris, shut up!
which I will let Mike talk about.
Yes, shut up. For fuck's sake.
So
okay. Okay, so Chris, what was your worst film of last year?
Home Sweet Home Alone. I haven't even seen it, but that's an abomination.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So I don't care. I'm not going to see it, and I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but screw that. It's a load of yeah. No, not.
It is bad.
Not accepting that for a second. That's not even a film. Yeah, no, I'm really not happy with that. In terms of films I did actually watch, though, I was a bit disappointed with Black Widow. I didn't think they did too much with it.
That's what I mean. I thought they did Taskmaster crap, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could have done more stuff. I was expecting it to be this big kind of exploration of basically her origin sort of thing, and it kind of was, but it was more like a weird reunion film.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I was a bit disappointed. We really, really were disappointed with the Forever Purge.
No, I've not watched any since the first one.
We started out watching like the Purge films, like obviously when they first came out and what have you, and we were quite excited for the Forever Purge, and it was just shit. So yeah, not happy with that at all.
Oh.
And one final honourable mention though is
dishonourable.
Yeah, well, dishonourable. No, I'll call it an honourable mention because for the film that is so bad that it's good is Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, is that with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, with Nicolas Cage. Yeah,
that is.
It's basically a rip-off of Five Nights at Freddy's sort of thing, and it's so bad, it's good.
Speaking of like a film like that, is that like so bad it's good and it's actually an unexpected horror. Has anybody seen the Banana Splits movie?
No.
Right, okay. Right, look it up. Just watch the trailer. That's all I'm going to say.
I won't.
Okay, so let's move over to Michael. Michael, what is your best film of 2021? One that Chris hasn't already mentioned.
Well, Chris literally just fucking landed on it at the very end, and I was like, "No, don't say that!" Because my favorite film, I came into it not expecting much. Like I went
Yeah.
into it like the cinema, and my girlfriend was like, "I want to go and watch this film."
Yeah.
And so I walked into the cinema going to see Last Night in Soho. And I thought like this film was going to be a bit of a shit film.
Yeah.
I went into it and I sat there and I was like blown fucking away. The
Yeah.
fucking film is amazing.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
probably
What's it about? I've not heard of it.
so it's hard to explain, but like basically the idea of it is the there's a girl who wants to move to Soho, but she starts having nightmares about like being in Soho. How do you explain this, Chris?
Right. She's gone through something traumatic to do with it. I think it's her mum's killed herself.
Right.
And she's quite a kind of conservative sort of quite an innocent soul sort of thing.
Yeah.
And she moves to London to do fashion design, and obviously you have the typical what's your bag, who's your bag made by, and all this sort of thing, and how quaint, you've made your own clothes and all this sort of thing, completely oblivious to the fact that to make your own clothes you have to be talented, but so it comes up with a load of bitchy people and so on, and she moves out of halls into a flat in Soho where she starts having visions of a woman who from
1960s, 1960s, late 60s,
yeah.
late, so around the same time as
Cilla Black, the
Cilla
Beatles,
Black. Yeah,
stuff like that. And it's like she's living, and the woman that she sees is played by Anna Taylor-Joy from Split and stuff like that. So and New Mutant she was in as well.
It becomes so dark very quickly.
It really is. And it's like she's kind of in the day she's doing her student fashion designy sort of stuff,
when
but
she
then
falls
she
asleep,
goes home, falls asleep, and is kind of living her night.
World.
Yeah,
and like
through,
it becomes
as though she's reliving the life
without
of
giving
this girl.
anything away. Like without giving anything away, it becomes this very dark sort of like Soho world. But like it's awesome at first to her. It's awesome at first.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Very cool. But
and
like,
the girl is actually the one who plays the daughter in Old.
Okay, well, I haven't seen it yet. So
when she's like, like late teens.
I genuinely don't think you can go any further with it.
No, I don't think you can. You'd have to watch it to experience it, and it's dead weird because I don't know if it's the same with your missus, but Dawn's got this habit of suggesting films, and I'm sat there going like, I don't know if I'd like that or not.
Basically,
and then I end up absolutely loving him. And
yes, that's basically what happened to me.
A lot of it is very much kind of like real life sort of based films. I'm not really a big fan, or well, it turns out I am, but I don't ever kind of pick them off my own back.
No, exactly.
Whereas Dawn will suggest them, and they'll be awesome.
That's basically what happened to me. And like we went in, and like I was like, I'm not interested in this at all. And I sat there, and I was so fucking like engaged. The entire film was amazing, and it blew my mind. The ending to it was like, it was almost like way better than like any fucking Marvel film.
what you were saying then though about like you got where your partner suggests something, you're going like, oh, do we have to? Like one of my exes did that with a movie one time, and I absolutely loved it. In the end, I don't know if you've seen it. I Love You, Philip Morris. Have you ever seen it before?
With
it's
Hugh McGregor and Jim Carrey.
Hugh McGregor and Jim Carrey, but it's based on a real life. This guy is in prison. He's in like literally, he's literally in solitary confinement. Like, but he's not a violent prisoner or anything like that. He's just a big con artist guy. Yeah. And like I said, it was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. It was so fun to watch. Like I said, if you ever get a chance, have a watch of it. But I Love You, Philip Morris. It was really good.
I think my recommendation, which I was like, I don't want to watch this, but I'll go for a good 2 hour nap, was Downton Abbey, the movie. And I thought, I got the same. You know what? I was really
Fuck's
engaged.
sake.
I ended up watching the film, watching the whole show, and then watching the
All
film
right.
again. I absolutely loved it, and I'm really looking forward to the sequel coming out this year. But
And
yeah,
you
Downton
should, yeah,
Abbey.
and you should be murdered for that.
Why? Honestly, you watch Downton Abbey on Netflix. It is
Fuck
amazing.
you. No, not a chance.
Watch
Not
it.
gonna
You'll be
happen.
fucked.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna
Okay.
happen.
Okay,
Not ever. Never.
Okay, so Mike, what's your worst film of 2021?
My worst film of 2001 has to be Jungle Cruise.
Is that the one with The Rock?
Yes.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
The
it
one
yet.
when it was like
I
trying
haven't
to
seen
be
it,
fucking
but-
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Going around along a river for the whole film. Like,
Is it another one based off a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
basically the whole thing is like set out to be like Indiana Jones, and it's the most dumbest fucking thing. You can see each thing about to happen before it's about to fucking happen.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid. But yeah, that film is fucking stupid.
Nice.
Like,
Oh,
and,
dearie me.
Is it The Rock and Emily Blunt as well?
And
Yeah.
Jack something.
yes.
Oh, you know what I mean? Jack Whitehall.
Don't talk to me about Jack Whitehall.
Oh, there you go. I'll give an honorable mention because you mentioned Emily Blunt, A Quiet Place Part 2. Oh, I loved it.
I haven't seen either of them.
I like
Oh.
where you ran off the fucking.
I haven't seen either of them yet. I haven't. Also, apparently, well, not apparently, but Don't Breathe 2 was out this year.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And I saw the first one and thought it was really good, but I haven't got on to watching the second one yet. So
I think it's
there's so many things I need to watch.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on with my favourite film of the year, and I'm actually surprised that a lot of my choices actually wasn't mentioned. Actually,
worst film before.
No, best film. Yeah,
you said you asked worst film to me.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you said worst film. You just said Jungle Cruise. So you've had
you did.
Worst film.
Oh yeah, go.
Okay,
Did I?
I'm going to rattle up a few round mentions first. First one's going to be Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah,
because it was beautiful. It was well made, and
it fixed what was wrong.
It only did. It did. I mean, it's not a perfect movie. It's still got its massive flaws.
I still think it was not correct, but it was better than what
it was. Yeah, it's so much better. But yeah, it was just a pleasure to watch. And that trailer with the Hallelujah it still haunts me. Second honorable mention was Denis Villeneuve's Dune, which I only watched the other day. And you know what? I grew up watching the original and I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. That's another one I still need to sit down and watch. But Ben wants to watch it as well, so it's just
good,
a case of.
But it's it's not for people who don't want to watch Dune. Like it's long.
I do.
He does want to watch Dune.
I want to watch Dune.
But like, no, what I mean is like it's very long and it's very.
That's fine.
Actually, I found it because it moved so smoothly, so I didn't notice how long it was.
Yeah,
so,
for me, I found that.
I mean, I absolutely love, and I still maintain, I still love to this day. I love the David Lynch film. I watched the miniseries in 2000s, but it was good, but it was a slog. I think it was more based on the book, but it was very Shakespearean.
The miniseries was terrible.
The miniseries sequel starring James McAvoy was actually quite good, Children of Dune, so I like that one. But this one, it seems to be just a perfect mix of the two. It just, if you know what I mean, the casting's just spot on, and it was just brilliant.
It's pretty good.
Dave Bautista is knocked out of the park in every film I've seen with him in, and he was brilliant as Ravan in that, and Jason Momoa as like Duncan. He was hardly in the David Lynch version of the character, but in this one he's more fleshed out, and it's just brilliant. And my best film of 2021. It's not like it's not a brilliant film, but it's just an amazing film. That is The Suicide Squad. I loved
Oh,
the villain
really?
Starro. Yeah, I loved the villain Starro. I made Tommy a Starro because he was into like DC. He was into loads of DC. He loved Batman, so he couldn't get a figure of Starro, so I made one out of plasticine. It was sat in my mum's like kitchen for like 3-4 years. So having that villain made me so excited. And Sylvester Stallone playing King Shark was hilarious. John Cena
Yeah, it's pretty funny,
was
and
hilarious.
it was.
David,
But I
David
just found the whole film very basic.
I thought it was just hilarious. And and Doctor Who himself, Peter Capaldi playing the Finger, I think it was just brilliant. I loved every second of it.
The way they all just got killed at the beginning of it made me laugh. I was like, "Fucking hell!"
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
it's comic booky, and that's kind of what you wanted from it, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm going to move on to my worst film 2021, and it's going to be a bit controversial, this one, because I know it's got really good write-ups, but I also know it's got kind of bad write-ups at the same time. And I only got about halfway through it, and I just gave up. I just lost interest, and that was Don't Look Up. Stanley DiCaprio.
I liked it.
I've still not seen this.
I loved it.
I know
I thought
all
it was a good
about
movie.
it.
Yeah, I mean the trailers look brilliant, but
I haven't seen it yet. I thought
This
it
is the
looked
film where they
interesting.
basically they trying to it's kind of like COVID, isn't it? So they're like, well, if you don't look up, then nothing's happening.
The meteorite's going to strike Earth.
I don't really know what happens in the film, but it's more about the government, isn't it? How they deal with it.
Yeah, it's like how the government deal with it. But it's showing how the government's run by the corporations, really, then compared to the actual people. Because if you don't mind me spoiling, if you're not really asked, watch.
No, I've heard all about it. I've not seen it, but
they're gonna blow up the meteorite. But
I think I knew that anyway.
The guy, there's a guy who owns he's one of the richest people in the world, and he owns the phone company, and because
the sort of Elon Musk's
and because the bits that go in phones are becoming rare now, they're all mined and stuff like that. This meteorite's got loads on it, stuff like that. So the corporations convince the government to not blow it up. We'll go up and mine it first, and then we'll blow it up. But obviously that all goes to crap. So.
Okay, and so we're going to move on to TV shows now. But what we'll do is, because I've noticed we had so many honourable mentions, we're just going to mention one, give a quick description, have a little discussion, then we'll move on to the worst. Is that everybody okay with that?
No, I refuse. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll start off with Chris. And what was your best for TV show 2021?
My best one. Right. Let me look at the list. Best. I'm trying to think of one that everyone else might not. I'm probably going to go with. It's dead hard. For God's sake. I'm gonna pick Invincible.
Oh, that is a good show. That is a brilliant.
I just thought it was cool. And it was so. Oh, the first episode is just. I mean, I know. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I couldn't stop watching it. It was so good.
My mate was it's watch it, but wait till the last 5 minutes of the show. And I was like, fuck it now.
I know, and I know it's based on actual.
I'll not watch this. Is it really good?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Watch it.
This is something on my list now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
And it was so hard to choose actually because a lot of the stuff that we've watched on TV this year has been good. And I mean, obviously, including the streaming stuff and what have you. I think that's a given that you include that when you talk about TV shows nowadays. Anyway, so much of it has been really good. But I think Invincible was different enough as well, sort of thing, for it to be right up there. So, yeah.
Agreed. Okay, Mike. Sorry, Chris. What was your worst TV show of 2021?
My worst one. Again, it was kind of hard to actually pin down a worst one, just because a lot of the stuff that we've seen I've really enjoyed. But the one that I've got on my list that sticks out to me is going to be MODOK, because I just thought it was pants. I could not get into it whatsoever. I tried, I put it on, and it was just like, yeah, I don't think this one's supposed to be for me.
You wanted to love it, but you couldn't.
Yeah, I tried. I did put it on. I thought, oh yeah, I might enjoy this. No. So
a rare miss from Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll move on next to Mike. And what is your best TV show of 2021?
In all honesty, I don't really know. Like in TV show wise, I didn't really watch a lot of TV shows in 2021. I watched a lot of films, but like, yeah, I played a lot of games, but like, I can't say anything. My favorite thing about 2021 is this Uber advert that came out. Have you seen this recently?
No.
Like it's a load of like, you will see it. Like people will see it. So it's basically like a load of stoners just sat around. So when you're watching the TV shows, you'll see this on the advert. It's a load of stoners just sat around, and then like this guy comes in, he's like, "And you need a burger."
The Uber Eats advert.
Yeah. So it's like
right. Uber.
Yeah, no, Uber Eats. This Uber Eats advert. It's my favorite thing ever because it's literally just
really
feeding stoners. Like it's so fucking hilarious. Like this is my favorite thing of 2021 because it's like feeding stoners. It's like, well, this fucking stupid advert. It's like these like this guy comes in. He's like, there's loads of people just sat around the flat, just like completely monged out, and he goes up to the first guy. And he's like, "Would you like chicken?" And the guy's like, "Yeah."
He doesn't even
and
say
he goes,
that.
he goes,
He's
he goes
just
on to the
like
next
walks
guy.
in going like chicken nuggets,
Yeah,
and
and then he
stuff
goes
like
on to
that.
the next
Walk
guy.
around
He's like,
and they're all there going like, yeah.
Yeah, and then he goes on to the next guy and he's like, "Would you like, I don't know, pizza?" And the guy's like, "Oh my god, that's the best idea ever!" And you can tell it's just a load of stoners just sort of like give ordered Uber Eats, and it's so fucking hilarious because it's like just the fact that Uber Eats are now like they advertising towards people who are completely stoned, and that makes me fucking happy because like, that's hilarious. But no, my favorite TV show, I have none.
What about worst?
Worst TV show? Can't think of anything. I literally can't think of anything. Because I would like to say Witcher 2 was the best thing, but that came out this year, so no.
No, it didn't came out in December.
It did come out last year.
Oh well,
I've got it on my list, but
it's on my list. Yeah,
it's on my list. There's something to mention because I haven't watched season 1 yet.
Watched it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen season 1. There's season 1 coming out in 2. Oh, sorry. Wait. Hold on a second. Did the Mandalorian come out in 2001?
21. No. There was no Book of Boba Fett came out at the end of December.
See, I don't really have a thing that like I can say that's my favorite.
Did you not watch? Did you not watch stuff like Loki?
I didn't watch Loki. No.
Oh, fair dues.
Okay, so let's move on to Craig then. So, Craig, what is your best TV show 2021?
My favourite one is something that's been out since 1999, actually, but only because it reached its 1000th episode in 2021, which is the anime One Piece.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, it reached its 1000th episode. Like I said, I just I loved the opening to it because it used the first opening from the first series, but updated as well, like with a bit more bits added into it and stuff like that, and like it used the same song. Like the first half of it went into like carry on with the story a bit, but the second half just focused on all the crew of the main people in it. And like they just did little bits of it, and like I said, the anime's been going since 1999. Like I said, I can't know when the manga started. Was it this year that last year that the 1000 episode manga come out as well? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's 2021 or 2020 when the 1000 chapter.
I love the excitement.
Anime, but like I said, I love it. Like you said, it's been going since like 1999. Like it's mental. Like so.
Oh, Craig, like you need to introduce me to this. Like.
It's like you said, it's One Piece. It's brilliant.
I've not seen it, but I'm well aware of it. I used to have a mate who watched it. I don't anymore.
It's hard. It's hard to say, like, because of the time.
Sorry, Chris. I don't anymore.
Obviously, the time that it come out, like the episodes were like obviously good for that time. But when you watch it now, the first set, you're like, ooh, it does look bad and stuff like that. But then obviously where you get to now, where the episodes are really good and stuff like that with the story, what's going on, it's just getting into it. And especially when there's 1000 episodes, you're like, should I get into it? But
Chris, you still do because like Craig does.
Yeah,
it was that the point in what you said.
Yeah, there was a slight dig in there, sort of thing. I actually took far more pleasure in doing that than I should have done. But
I found that fucking hilarious.
But yeah, I love One Piece.
You've got to get these things in, don't you? So.
That's been my favourite for this year.
Okay. And what about your worst?
My worst is actually, I'm going to say Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Really?
Right, okay.
Did not like it at all. I just thought it was like how they did the Winter Soldier. I just thought it was bad. Like, he's a super spy and he's brilliant, and he just seemed to get his ass kicked everywhere. Like, I know they were powered up, these people, but he was still like, hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that. And I know he's trying to calm himself down, but he was still fucking brilliant. Like, he was on par with Captain America.
It's weird, like how you
and like I said,
sort of like go take a comic book that was amazing and like go and then say,
how he went
well,
from the
actually,
Winter Soldier.
he was a bit shit though. So like, we'll just make him an off cut, but then make him like basic.
Like I said, that in Captain America Winter Soldier, he was brilliant. But like they just done him crap in that, and like I said, there was good bits with the Falcon and stuff like that. But in the end, I just didn't like it as much as like WandaVision and Loki. So
yeah, I didn't mind it. I still enjoyed watching it. I don't think Dawn was like a massive fan of WandaVision, and who can blame her really, because it was so different from everything else. It was so cool, and I think then because. I think that's the thing, because Falcon and the Winter Soldier came straight after WandaVision, and after WandaVision, it was kind of like a return to a Marvel film, but not, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas WandaVision was so completely different. So, but yeah, to be honest, I can't really argue with anything Craig said. I enjoyed it myself, but yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, this wasn't one of my favourites.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I have to really think hard about this because there's been so much TV. I mean, I really want to say Book of Boba Fett, but it's only just started, but I'm loving it so far.
Watch that yet? But is it good? No, stop on there. Because I've not
really
watched
good.
any of it. Is it good?
It's really good. I can
Is
say
it as good as like Mandalorian?
I would. It's still too early to tell, but so far it's really good.
I've not seen it, but I'm seeing a lot of press about it, and it's all like how they're handling various things. There's lots of callbacks and Easter eggs and references and stuff like that, and it seems to be going down really well.
I definitely want to start watching it because it's my type of thing.
It's bringing characters in from the comics that I've been reading, and the comics characters I really enjoyed reading about
from the old books and like
no, from the new Marvel ones, and it's
all right, cool.
But they're bringing a big character from the Doctor Afra comics, who's a giant Wookiee bounty hunter, and that's all I'm going to say. And yeah,
I know who you mean.
Is a Black?
I understand that reference.
Yeah. So he brought him in, and to bring Afra into it, I'm going to have a nerdgasm. That's all I'm going to say. But my show of the year has to be Squid Game.
Squid Game.
Squid Game, yeah.
I did wonder if someone was going to mention it. It is
forgot
on my
about
list.
that. I kind of forgot about that. I didn't even sort of think of it as a nerdy thing.
Yeah, I have got it on my list. But
Yeah,
I suppose it is. It's like every child within their own right at the moment is trying to get a squid mask or Squid Game. They all want to do Squid Game, even though they've never seen it.
Well, they've got it on Roblox.
I know.
It's a game.
It's on Roblox.
Yeah.
Ben's played it on Roblox.
It's on Roblox, and like kids are like obsessed with it, even though they've never seen it.
Have you seen that?
Adults are obsessed with it.
Have you seen that other South Korean show that's on the it's called Hellbound?
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. Yes,
that's a weird one as well. Oh, it's proper weird, that one. You have to give it a watch.
Is it?
That's probably weird. Yeah.
Have you seen it? Is it any good?
I'm enjoying it so far. I'm about halfway through it, but it is a weird one as well. That
right,
it is proper weird. Another good one to watch is called Sweet Home, which is another South Korean one that's come out before. Sweet Game, and it's that was really good as well. Sweet Home, it's called.
Right, there is something I want to sort of like speak about Squid Game.
Yeah. Fuck you, Sam.
Obviously, don't like before like we all move on. Like obviously, kids are into this like thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about this idea that like kids are starting to get into this now and starting to spread it around the like the playgrounds and stuff? How do you feel about that? Because obviously, I'm not a father of an actual kid. I'm a grandfather, but I don't have a child. So how would you feel about your child like playing Squid Games and like?
See, it depends how they see. It depends how they've learned it though. Like, are they learning it as just a
some
fun
of them
way?
Some of them will have seen it.
Watch it. Yeah. The thing is though, I can't see it any different than what we were like in school, though. We probably saw stuff and
Mortal Kombat.
Watched it. Yeah, there you go. Mortal Kombat and all that when we stuff like that when we were in school and stuff like that.
Yeah, I suppose like Grand Theft Auto and like,
exactly.
Like it's kind of like that and kind of like that sort of like.
I suppose you can only do what you can do.
Because it's naughty, but like,
I suppose you can only do is just like obviously educate your child and just tell them like. It's not real.
Because when it first kind of came on, I did read an article by a woman who basically was in that position where her daughter had, had obviously had kids in school talking about it. I think, I think this girl was older than Ben is, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's still too young to watch it.
Yeah.
But obviously some kids in her year had seen it. And the mum was like, right, okay. And to be fair, the daughter had come home and addressed it with her mum and said, like, look, all these kids have watched it, blah, blah, blah. Which is really cool, to be fair. That's really quite mature. And her mum said, right, okay, well, in that case, not wanting to just go no or something like that, said, right, okay, well, what we'll do is we'll both sit down and we'll watch the first episode, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. They watched the first episode.
I think that's more sensible than doing just allowing them to watch it.
Yeah, exactly. So they sat down, they watched it, they talked about it. They were saying how obviously the on-screen violence and so on is not real. If there's any blood, I can't remember what's shown in the first one.
But
if
it's
there's blood and so
as
on,
long
then
as you speak about it.
Yeah, exactly. If there's blood on the screen, because like I said, I can't remember how far it goes in the first episode, but if there's blood on the screen, then you talk about how it's obviously pretend, it's obviously done in a certain way to be graphic and for to provoke certain emotions and stuff like. And I think she finished by saying that so far her daughter.
Oh, sorry, if you just kicked us out because my phone restarted. That was when you heard the big buzz earlier. That was my phone turning off.
Oh, right.
So sorry.
No worries.
There we go.
Right in the middle of fucking Chris telling that
I know.
amazing fucking that was like so good, and like I was so invested, and like it was like listen in, and
Oh,
you
dear.
deserve a slap, Chris.
Yeah.
You deserve to be able to slap Ian next time you see him. A full on a full on slap to Ian's face. No, you have to stand there and take it, Ian.
Okay. Maybe we just do it like How I Met Your Mother rules and just basically just be 5 slaps over a certain amount of time.
No, I think like Chris owes you one slap right across the face. Doesn't matter like what when. Just when he slaps you, you just have to take it.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah.
No. You just have to sort of go, okay, I knew it was coming. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. So, Chris, what happened then? Come on, you had us some tenterhooks.
I'm not sure where it cut off. So, so basically, they watched the first episode together and then discussed it, and they talked through how the violence and blood and anything else that, like I said, I can't remember how far it goes in the first episode, but they talked through how it wasn't real, how it was obviously done in such a way to provoke emotions in the viewers and so on. And it turns out that the daughter then was quite high and didn't even ask to watch the second episode. That was enough, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So she could go to school and say, "Well, yeah, I've seen it," blah blah blah, and that was enough, sort of thing. So, which I thought was a really good way of handling it.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, wow.
Really good, to be honest. So, yeah.
I think it's a really terrible way of handling it, to be honest with you. What I think they should do is they should basically bring a child in front of the children.
And make them play the games.
No. What I think they should do is bring a random child in. Like, do you know the way like they're always saying like children in this country are all like struggling to live. So bring them over and slice their necks in front of in front of your children. And then they'll realize that like life's important, because like they'll die in front of your children, and you go like, well, they're not important anymore. You are important.
Yeah, I can see that working.
Yeah,
I think that went way better.
I can see that causing a little bit of controversy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you basically just described a snuff class.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Right, wrong.
Let's just put a pin in it right there. So the worst TV show of 2021 for me was, and it's the worst show of the year before, and the year before that, it's Star Trek Discovery. You all know how much of a Star Trek geek I am. I fucking hate that show. It is shit.
I've not even bothered watching it because people have said it's bad. Like I've never really watched Star Trek, like the shows. I love the new movies that they did. I absolutely loved them.
Really good.
And I was going to watch the new one, obviously once they come out. But when I first saw it, like people say it's bad, I was like, Oh no, then I
I
won't.
started watching the new Star Trek, that they did, and I thought at first, I was like, I'm getting into it. Oh no, it's terrible.
Yeah, it was shit.
Is that the one where Patrick Stewart came back?
No, Picard was all right.
Oh, Picard was amazing.
Yeah, Picard was brilliant. And you know what? Star Trek Lower Decks is just absolutely beautiful. I think it's one of the funniest shows I've watched.
It's quite funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really funny. And
it's really funny.
And it's got Jack Quaid from The Boys in it, playing the lead character. And
but
all the cameos.
The new Star Trek, the one that they did when they tried to reboot it again. And it's so fucking stupid. It's like Alien. Almost. It's so stupid. The first few episodes of the new Star Trek series was like Alien.
Yeah.
What's that show? It's like a Star Trek show, kind of like
The Orville.
That's it. Yeah, I was going to say
it's got
the guy
Orville's
from
amazing.
I love The Orville.
I've been wanting to watch that actually. So
that was
that
that was what's the guy? The guy who did Family Guy.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane. That's it. I can't figure his name.
It's got loads of people from Star Trek in it, so
he wanted to actually do a new Star Trek reboot.
He did, didn't he?
And he spoke to people, and they were like, "No, you can't do that." And he was like, "Well, fuck it, I'll do it on my own." He did the Orville instead.
And his mate in it, Gordon, that's Steve from American Dad.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
It is. But actually, fun fact, Seth MacFarlane was actually in Star Trek Enterprise. Had a couple of cameos in it. He was in a few episodes, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no, I never watched it.
Get YouTube that. Okay, so lastly, we'll move on to games. And I know we're getting pushed for time, so what we'll just do is we'll just, like before, we'll just keep it nice and short and sweet. So I'll go with mine, and that was Man-Eater. It's basically Grand Theft Auto where you're a shark.
Yeah, I've got Game Pass, and I was like, should I download it or not? And I downloaded it, and I completed it within like 4 days. I absolutely loved it. I 100%ed it, everything, and it was brilliant.
It's such a fun game. I just completely forgot about it, and I started playing it today, and it's just it was just beautiful, brilliant.
I need to get the DLC for it, because DLC's out now as well. So.
Yeah, it's on the PlayStation sales store. I've still got a bit of credit left, so I might pick something up. Worst game. I want to say like that Lovecraft game I got, a Cthulhu Rise or something like that.
Oh yes, all the Cthulhu games are always bad.
No. The ones I played, this one's like a Castlevania game, but it's just shit. It is just bare.
I was finding Cthulhu games are never very good.
Sinking City and Call of Cthulhu, I actually found to be quite insane.
I was about to say, you said the other week that Sinking City was good.
Yeah.
Sinking City apparently is quite good.
Yeah. Suppose you can also call it Bloodborne a Lovecraftian game in a way. But this game called Cthulhu Awakens, something like that. Cthulhu's Awakened, that's what it's called. And it's just bare basic. It's just a very basic game. It's very repetitive, and I just got bored. Chris, what was your favorite game of 2000?
I think I spent a lot of 2021 playing the same sort of games that I played in 2020. Unfortunately, I'm fairly invested in games that have been around for quite a while. Stuff like League of Legends and Minecraft and so on.
Yeah.
I will, however, I have got a favorite one, and it's a bit different because I haven't actually played it yet.
Yeah.
However, I have played the original, and the sequel just looks pretty much like same sort of thing, to the degree that when I do start streaming again, I am going to start off by playing it, and it's Subnautica Below Zero.
Oh, I've heard it's good things about.
Brilliant game.
I have not touched Below Zero yet because I want to play it on stream. I played Subnautica, the original game, on stream as soon as it was released. And
that can be played multiple player, can't it?
Which one?
Subnautica.
I don't know. I don't think it could, or it couldn't at the time on PC.
I thought it could.
They might have updated it so that you can now. I don't think you could at the time though. But yeah, Below Zero, I'm so excited to play it, and it's. I mean, Ben's got it on the Switch. He got Below Zero and Subnautica on the Switch. Ben loves Subnautica, by the way.
It's insane. It's insane. It's like basically
so good.
Minecraft underwater, but like
but with a story,
incredibly scary.
Yeah, it's like if you've got thalassophobia, then do not play.
Yeah, basically.
So, I'm so stoked to play it. So, and when I get back to streaming, which should be pretty soon, then that's what I'll be playing.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
What's your worst game?
Blizzard. Anything by Blizzard. We're not happy with Blizzard. I've given up on Hearthstone. Completely given up on it. It's does my
all
head
over
in.
the place.
Yeah, it just does my head in. The whole, I mean, even Magic Arena has a better way of doing the economy and so on than Hearthstone does. Legends of Runeterra does it like 100 times better.
Blizzard killing themselves inwards.
Oh,
aren't they?
Blizzard, and it breaks my heart because Blizzard was my favorite game studio.
Yeah, they were fantastic at one point. Now they're just fucking internally killing themselves.
And now, yeah, exactly. So now they've been replaced by Riot. I don't think Riot. Oh my god! I just remembered. I forgot to mention Arcane on the TV
Arcane
shows.
was amazing.
Arcane was stupid. Right, there you go. Arcane was. That would have been my favorite one as well, and I've completely missed it off my list, which is stupid because that's all I've been thinking about all day. It's like, oh yeah, well obviously Arcane's going to be the top TV show, and I completely forgot about it. So that was good. Anyway, but yeah, Riot is the top of my list for game studios at the moment because they've got, they're just really good. I'm really enjoying Riot stuff at the moment. So, but a bit quick shout out as well to Alien Isolation, which they've actually released on mobile, and apparently,
Isolation is amazing.
Apparently, it's a really
VR
good port as well onto mobile.
The VR port as well.
Yeah. I have played it a bit. I haven't played through the entire game, but I have played it a bit on PC. But apparently, the mobile port is like really good for a mobile port.
There's a brand new VR port as well, for the Oculus people. I don't know if it's out yet, but there's an Alien Isolation port that's coming.
Right. Okay.
And that's literally going to be taking your Oculus controllers and being able to use it properly.
All right. Okay.
It's common.
Nice.
So yeah, they work on their fucking games.
Yeah.
So Mike, what was your best game of 2021?
2021. Quite a few games to be fair. Age of Empires 4. Well, no, I'm going to go through a few of them. You're going to listen to me. Age of Empires 4 was amazing. Evil Genius 2 as well. If anyone ever played Dungeon Keeper games, Evil Genius 2 is fucking amazing. I thought that was probably the best fucking Dungeon Keeper style game. Kingdom Hearts 3 was fucking great. The fact that finally came over to PC. But for me, my game for 2021 obviously was the Final Fantasy VII remake. It finally came to PC. It finally came to PC, and I've been enjoying it the entire time. Would you like to ask me my worst games?
Yeah, I want to ask you a worst game. Yes, of course I do.
Of course. Battlefield 2042.
You got a refund on that,
yeah, he did, didn't he?
You got a refund.
What a fucking mess of a game. I don't really want to fucking talk about it too much. It's a fucking mess of a game, and it's shit. Also, Aliens Fireteam Elite.
I wanted to play this as a shit then.
I really wanted to play this. Yeah, I wanted to play it as well. I finally got to play it. And it's like playing something from fucking 2001. It is so fucking shit. It's so bad. Do not play it. It's
Okay.
bad.
Are we talking Alien Colonial Marines bad?
It's worse.
How can it be
Worse than Alien Marines. And other than that, I think Sam and Max this time it's virtual because obviously I like to play with VR games. Sam and Max this time is virtual. I love Sam and Max games. I've always been a massive Sam and Max fan. Always been a massive like LucasArts like fan and stuff like that. I got to play this Sam and Max this time as virtual. I paid for this game like fully fledged. It's so fucked. It's ridiculous. Like it's like I've never played a game so broken in my entire life.
Oh no!
Do not buy this game. It's so broken. I like it's. I can't even explain it unless you played VR. It's so broken.
Yeah. Okay. So, Craig, lastly on to you. What is your best game of 2021?
See, I'm gonna have to mention a couple because I don't have a worse game because I can honestly say the games that I played in 2021, I've enjoyed them all. I've not had a bad one, so the only reason I can't mention these properly is because I haven't had a chance to play them yet with me playing Final Fantasy 12, which is the new Halo. Not had a chance to play it, so I'm going to be enjoying that.
Yeah.
My partner got me the new Guardians of the Galaxy game for Christmas.
All right, that's supposed to be
I
really
started playing that.
And
Craig, I started playing that.
I was going to say someone said on it you were playing it and you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So
I started playing that. It's really good.
So I'll be enjoying that once I get onto that as well. But my two games that I will mention, one was Immortal Phoenix Rising, which is all Greek mythology and stuff like that. Because I love my Greek mythology and that, and it was brilliant. And then, like probably my favorite game this year, like until I played the other two, really. So I don't know what it's like. Was Resident Evil Village 8. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't as scary as number 7, which I'm quite glad of because number 7 almost killed me.
Yeah.
Fucking the heart attacks. Oh, fucking hell. But number Village was just brilliant. I thought I loved it. Loved it all the way through.
You say you like Greek mythology. Did you like Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
I've never played the Assassin's Creed game. Oh, I'll tell you, I played the first one. And I didn't actually enjoy it, so I've never really played the others. I've not got it yet, but I bought it because people are saying it's not like the normal Assassin's Creed.
Oh no,
I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla because but I haven't played it yet.
But if you like Greek mythology, I think you should play Odyssey.
I bet it's really good.
I'll have to give Odyssey a go then and have a look. But yeah, I love
more your sort of style.
I love all of them, like Greek and Egyptian and stuff like that. And like I said, my partner got me. Have you ever the Percy Jackson books?
Yeah.
The guy who writes them, he did like an Egyptian one as well, which I bought and loved. And I was going through the website the other month, and my partner were talking. I was like, oh, and she's like, what's up? I said, he's done 3 books about Norse mythology, which I didn't know. So she bought me the 3 set of books for Christmas as well. So I've got to read them now. And like, I've got more into Norse mythology since God of War
as well. How do you not like genuinely? How do you not like these games? Like, how are you not into
I just couldn't get into the what's called Assassin's Creed. I really just couldn't get into it. So
the first one is utter shite, but Assassin's Creed 2 is one of my favourite games.
Wait, where are we going with this with Ian?
I was just talking about
are we talking about original Assassin's Creed games? Or
Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood. Maybe not.
No. What I'm saying about the remakes, though, I think you'd be more into the remakes.
Oh, okay, the latest sequel. So
I think you.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, that's why I never bothered with them because I just thought they were all going to be like the same, like the first, really. So
no.
But when people were saying about the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I've got that one.
I understand where Ian's coming from. The original games became really fucking nightmarishly good.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I think the second in the original games it became really good.
Yeah, second one just knocked out the park.
It blew our minds.
Yeah, it was
when
amazing.
Ezio started coming into it as well. Like,
Yeah, so the Ezio trilogy is the best.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
But yeah, I'll give him a go then. Like I said, because I've got the Valhalla one, which is I need to start. I haven't started it yet, but I will play it. I only got the Valhalla one because it was cheap, and someone said, like I said, it's a lot different than the other ones. It's so you probably will enjoy it. So all right, I'll give it a go. So, but like I said, because I've got more into my Norse mythology now. So, but yeah, Resident Evil Village. That was my top game of the year.
Nice.
Okay, and lastly, before we wrap it up for the night, I've got one last question. I'm going to make it very quick. I just want to answer, and a quick line would be: what TV show or film or game are you looking forward to in 2022?
Oh, we can't do that in one. You're going to need another.
just say what you're looking forward to and why.
I don't think any of us know because
I do.
We're all like.
I certainly do.
Ooh.
I generally don't know.
You generally don't know. Okay, well, I'm just going to say I'm looking forward to Kenobi.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's my man crush.
You know
what? Should you just put a pin in it? Just leave it.
No. Hold on a second. I'm looking forward to death. I'm joking.
Good.
That does actually remind me. Sandman.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Sandman. Yes.
Yeah,
that'd be
Sandman.
interesting. Yeah. Okay. Like now, I'm interested.
Yeah. Again, that's coming from Dawn because Dawn's massive, like Sandman for ages.
Fucking Sandman's amazing.
Who's
Yeah.
playing Dreamer?
So, hey,
who's playing Dreamer?
I can't remember. They have announced it.
Morpheus, sorry.
So they have announced them, but I can't remember off the.
I know Gwendolyn Christie's in it.
Yeah.
That's the only actor I can remember who's like in it though.
This is where I do get excited now.
Yeah, I know what's up next month, which I'm looking forward to, is Dying Light 2.
Oh, yeah.
That looked shit. First game was shit.
Oh, I love Dying Light, mate. I thought it was good.
I'll tell you what.
There's the new Final Fantasy that's out in March as well.
Nice.
Which one's that one?
It's Stranger of Paradise, it's called. It's Final Fantasy Origin. Well, no, yeah, it's basically like it's meant to be kind of like the first game, but like obviously little tweaks.
Down, do this, do that. Fetch.
Bless you.
Sorry, I keep doing this over and over again. I'm gonna have to sneezing. But like, no, it's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
So there.
So on that bombshell, we're going to leave it for tonight. I think. But now, next show, I think we should do another quiz. What do you think?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah.
I think quiz might actually help.
Yeah, and I've already started on the questions. Has anybody ever watched Richard? Oh, fuck, what's his name? House of Games on BBC Two.
No.
Okay. Right then. There may be some explaining involved then some of the rounds. Anyway, yeah. So I'm working on that. So I'll take over the quiz next time. And we'll be back with you very soon, people.
Right, wicked.
Right. See you later.
See you soon.
Cheers for that, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Okay, Beastman, I will read the thing. Thank you for listening to the Geeky Dads podcast this week. You can find us on Twitter at the Geeky Dads Pod, Instagram at the Geeky Dads Podcast, Facebook.com/The Geeky Dads Podcast, and even now on YouTube, The Geeky Dads Podcast. What the fuck? We're on everything now. You can even listen and subscribe on Anchor FM, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and even Stitcher. Leave that alone, Beastman! You infernal boob!